from now.
Maybe mute the mics. Maybe.
अभी भी नहीं चल रहा. Hello.
It's working.
Now it's working. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. Welcome to 2HP to be exact. And so this podcast was set up in less than 2 hours. So
The idea was running past a week, but the establishment is past 1 week. Just 2 hours.
In last 2 hours, we have chose the name, chose everything, and huge shout out to Outdated, yeah.
Yes.
Dude, that guy sat down with us, and he did some pretty insane job in last 2 hours. From past, like
The layout which you're saying is by Outdated, done in 2 hours.
yes, like it killed us to actually pull this off in 2 hours. But man, it was such a it was something so out of the box. We could have never pulled it off ourselves. But man, literally, Outdated came through and he was like, man, let's hold this.
I'm your savior, bitches.
Yes, you just hold on. It's my beer, dude. Just give it to me. Dude, he like sat down, 2 hours, we are done. Like, huge shout out to him, yeah. Dude, he saved. Please contact him for whatever you guys need. And what's up, boys? Like, this is gonna be a weekly thing now. We're gonna pull this off every single Sunday, and we're gonna like try to actually get more guests in here. But for first day, we are pulling this off like 2 of us together, and we're just talking about like random shit. Mostly it's gonna be about gaming only because at the end of the day, we love gaming.
The main idea of this podcast is, the topic will be changing, but the gaming is common. All the topics is gonna go through all the weeks.
Because dude, at the end of the day, gamers for life.
Gamers.
Gamers.
We love gaming. Hashtag.
We are YouTubers.
Yes, YouTubers.
Okay, so at the end of the day, dude, this is something we have been thinking of a lot. So it's the first day, give us some slack, but overall, we'll try our best to actually put a really nice show for you guys.
And please, we need feedbacks. Much appreciated. Anything, audio, mic, and even as a small thing, let us know. And if you guys have really good podcast topics which you would love to talk about, please help us out.
Or maybe good streamers.
Yes.
Like, please, we would love to reach out to random streamers to
It's
actually
content.
like get on our podcast, and we'll have a discussion, whatever you guys want, like with them.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll put down questions. We'll announce it a week before, and you can just like get us to actually have a conversation with them. Overall, so today we are like just going through and just chatting with you guys about like mostly gaming in India in general.
That's the topic for today. Gaming in India.
Yeah,
How
because
gaming is established.
it has been a wild journey for us to actually like the gaming in India was such a irrelevant thing until just randomly all the developers decided we Indians do exist. To be fair, huge shout out to PUBG for that still.
PUBG, yeah. The PUBG ignited the spark. That was the pioneer. I think PUBG had a huge impact on gaming in general. Especially the mobile gaming genre was like taken out to others like side because of PUBG.
Dude, Indian gaming was such an irrelevant thing. Like, it was such not a thing like anybody cared about in general. By the way, for something that Half-Life is saying, so what we are doing now is we're gonna alternate it. So for this time we are streaming on my channel. We'll switch it out to Gamer's channel for the next podcast. So like usually people stream on like 2 different channels, and we end up having 2 different chats to care about, 2 different question feeds to care about.
It'll be a breath of fresh air because different people are like few people are like gonna only watch me and few people are only gonna watch Fanta. So I think alternating every week we'll have like new viewers coming in, and even Fanta will get to know my base and I will get to know his fan base. Like it'll be a mix of both.
Yeah.
And I think Fanta, you should give them a timing. Everyone will be like.
By the way, so every Sunday at 8 p.m. we're gonna show up like 2 idiots every week with maybe a really huge streamer, maybe like nobody, and we just like chat in general. So like it's mostly gonna be a messy situation. Like we both are the messiest people on human existence, and we are starting a podcast. So what are you expecting? Professionalism, yeah, screw that. It's not happening.
And we have an idea, like, like I think once a month we'll pull one of you guys from the chat to share your thing. Like there'll be a common question. We'll give you like 20 minutes, and you guys from the chat can come to this Discord call and share your thoughts about it too.
Yes. So
Yes.
that's the reason two healthy players,
Yes.
2 HP. That's the reason the podcast is named 2 HP. We usually survive at the like last bench.
Yes.
This podcast was set up at the last second, so yeah.
Yes.
So
Leading the
overall,
life of the.
okay, to be fair, let's get on the topic of the day. Like, usually the point we were actually trying to, we wanted to have a word out there, what was actually required. In general, what was happening, right? Remember, Gamer, we used to play Fortnite like couple of idiots or like shitty pings. So whoever has played Fortnite like since day one, you guys know what we are talking about. We used to play at 300 ping. Like, India was so irrelevant that
Yes.
Fortnite didn't give a shit about us till like, I guess, season 3.
To be fair, I want to pull out this point. In that way, Valve is doing an amazing job. Like, I think it came out like this year, and they are already bringing out the servers for India. Whereas Fortnite it's not Fortnite's fault either, because the more the player base, then they'll establish a server. Whereas Valorant is seeing that numbers.
Dude, Valorant has done something. So, like, lately, if you guys don't know, I switched to Valorant. Just because they announced Mumbai servers. There are like, 1%, kitne games, like, list me the games in the chat which has Mumbai servers on them.
Yeah, I don't, and the fact that Valorant is come this year, 2020, and they are doing all this not at their office, sitting at like few people. It's quarantine even over there, so they're working. Some people are working from house, some people at the office. Still, they managed to pull a server. That's a huge shit.
And it's 128 tick. Everything CSGO players used to hate. They're like, yeah, listen, guys, you hate something? Cool. Listen, come to our game. We have all of it for you, free. Take it, please.
Like, it's like there's a checkbox which CSGO is not taking. Valorant is coming there and taking all the checkbox for you there.
And the only reason Indian community didn't actually go and be like, yeah, we're gonna switch, is like, yeah, bad ping. So like,
and I think once the ping is come, it's gonna be a little more shift, and the scene, the esports is getting a little bit like established in India.
We are
so
getting more relevant. Dude,
Yes,
the funniest part is, right, so there's a guy named Demon Crafter on my server, right? He came to me and was like, okay, our school is hosting a Valorant tournament. I was like, hold up, which school is this? I want to
Can I participate?
Can I please? Can I actually take an admission there? I'm down. Dude, they're like having a Valorant tournament.
Yeah, the crazy part is like gaming in general for India. It was given because of PUBG Mobile to be precise.
Yeah, like,
And the people in India, most of them don't own a PC. We are lucky to own a PC and host this podcast. Many of them doesn't have one, and PUBG Mobile filled that void space of people who wanted to play a game. That's where PUBG Mobile came in. And PUBG Mobile took a whole different scene. Esports team were formed, tournaments were held, big prize pool in. Many people started to come into PUBG, and that's where Fortnite failed. When Fortnite Mobile came in, that's where it failed. It couldn't hold up to the
point was, the biggest problem was PUBG took the gradual way and Fortnite took it the worst way possible. Like, almost when PUBG was new, right? Even the shittiest phones in human existence could run PUBG. Like, nobody gave a shit.
And the fact that Fortnite had this plan to like they don't want to be a part of this App Store and Play Store. Even during the launch, they gave it via an APK. They made it via an APK. Then they told you to download the game through that. Everything, that's like a mess from the beginning itself.
Dude, this is also a point that Llama actually introduced. Like, usually in schools, right, they can't really care about esports. They can barely run the softwares to run, like, teach students. Running, like, CSGO on them or other shit like that, that's not happening. It's
and
almost
another
impossible.
reason why Valorant is doing good is you don't need like a high level spec computer to run it.
Dude, my friend with an Intel HD graphics is getting more than 60 FPS.
And to be fair, I got my friends into gaming who has no idea about game. He has a laptop. I just told, bro, install Valorant, we'll play. And every night till now, we play it. He'll be like, bro, let's play Valorant. I'll be like, bro, I'm not feeling. You shut up and come to Valorant.
you have to come. Dude, like, and the Among Us scene, right? Where, like, PC players can play with anyone. So, like, gaming in India, people came to Discord because of Among Us. That was the
Yes.
funniest part. You know, nobody, like none of my friends were like, okay, Among Us is a thing. Hello, like, and the second they knew Discord. And
Yes,
like
yeah.
from past 3 years, I'm on Discord. I guess 4 years.
And gaming now, this quarantine period has been like a flavor of the last month flavor of the game. Like my month was Fallouts. It just came like this and went like this. I don't see it anywhere else.
Dude, like people didn't care if Discord existed. And
Yes.
now like all my friends are on Discord and they use Discord more than WhatsApp now. Which is so funny. Like the point is I lost my privacy. Because I used to be like, I won't check my WhatsApp. They were like, listen, hello? You are online on Discord 24/7. You idiot, you're coming in RVC. Now like this is like such a dilemma. I can't stay with
The
them.
thing is, gaming was given to India very late, and gaming and this Discord, there are a lot of stuff which goes together with it, and we are getting that late. Like even when it comes to any product, like PS4 now, PS5 is on the verge to release. I don't think it's gonna be the same price as how it's gonna be in USA because of GST and stuff. It's gonna be higher,
This
and
is
the
the
price is gonna be higher. Everything is gonna be higher.
No, the best part is right. Back in the day, remember where we have to buy every single competitive game you wanted to play? That
Every
used
shit
to
we got.
suck. And it came out of nowhere. Like it's like free to play everything. Every relevant game right now is a free to play.
One huge salute to all the people who spend cash on GTA 5, Rocket League.
I did.
Epic
I'm
Store.
one of those guys.
Yes. And I am the guy who's like, I'll just pass on it. And Epic Games like, lekar ja,
Like
take and go.
take the free game. Everybody who actually bothered to pay for the game, you guys are idiots. You should have just waited for like 4 years.
Patience.
No, this sucked. I used to I'm one of those people, right, who bought a lot of games. And Epic
Yeah.
Games, such a ruined people. Like they were like so bad. They made every game I bought free.
And the thing is, Epic Games is now becoming like a direct competitor for Steam. Like now many game developers are reaching out to Epic Games to release, which is pretty damn good. Like, and the fact they're giving free games every week. Like this week you can download Rogue Company and play a game. It's a pretty good game. Check it out. And yeah, this week you can play Rogue Company. Last week Watch Dogs 2 was free. So Epic is doing a
I
huge
had Watch
thing.
Dogs. I bought Watch Dogs the first day it was launched. I'm so sad right now. You don't know how it feels to be me.
Yeah,
Matlab-
the thing is, and like that, and now like coming to this is a topic which I had in my mind. Console versus PC gaming. I want to put a point out there, like telling gaming in India is generally costly. Whether you're PC or console, it's costly. It's gonna put a huge ass hole on your dad's pocket.
Yeah, in your dad's pocket. You have to be specific in your dad's pocket. If you're
Yes,
earning, it's fine. Make a
Yes.
2080 Ti PC. Oh, that's outdated. Sorry. Use a 3090 PC.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm so.
Meanwhile, sitting with a 1060, I feel like I'm like outcast. I don't have enough power to run this thing.
Dude, I am running like a 2060 and now I am irrelevant. I'm so sad right now. I am irrelevant. I
Yes, sir.
spent like 26 grand on a GPU and that GPU is irrelevant now.
And
like,
talking about graphic cards, 3070 is $400, which is pretty much gonna be in India around.
it's delayed. You
It's
didn't
delayed,
get
yeah.
the news.
Yeah. And I think you should all the guys who are gonna build a PC, keep your eyes out. 3060, it's a pretty damn nice card.
Outdated. I also pre-ordered Cyberpunk, and if it goes free, I'm actually going on I'm gonna put a dharna outside like the.
No, there'll be a whole episode of podcast talking shit about the developers.
I'll talk shit about Epic Games if they do it. I'm gonna be like, you freaking idiots. Why do you wanna actually make every game free that I buy?
Okay, now let's come back to the topic. Let's start with the beginning stages of gaming in India. What are your thoughts, Fanta? Why? How did gaming become a term in India? How do you think?
The biggest problem, like in the start, I was like, to be fair, I'm still salty that PUBG Mobile was the thing which actually brought esports to India in general. But it's fine. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, we can understand the fact that, okay, not everybody's dad can just go and buy like a 50, 80 grand PC. And it's just the PC. You have to buy a monitor, a mouse, keyboard, everything later down the road.
Yeah, and one more thing I want to add up is even CSGO, tried to get esports to India. Like it had a small impact, but that Forsaken,
Oh my
that
god.
issue just
Dude,
took all
that
the.
Forsaken thing was such an embarrassment till
Yeah, it
date.
was such a huge embarrassment.
No,
And the fact,
the fact that barely India got to a esports tournament which was relevant,
yeah.
and we got absolutely embarrassed in front
And
of the
to be
entire
fair,
world.
they performed well. They made it up to semi. And there in the international stage, he had the audacity to do it. That's where messed him up big times.
Dude, that was such a bad news. I
That was a
was.
huge thing. And the worst part was the selection for the whole Optic India team was done in opens. Anyone could participate. It's not like you need to have this rank to anyone. It was done in a cyber cafe in Bangalore. I
You
still remember.
you could be not even a YouTuber, not even a relevant person anybody knows.
You can be
And
like an 8th standard kid, go, and if you would have done good and qualified, you can even know Optic India. That's how the scene was.
it was
We had the
13-year-old
chance
was
and
the
we just
minimum
misused
age, by the way.
it. Yeah.
Okay, so the biggest problem was now after all of that, Indian community got a huge hate for it, and that's why like a lot of companies who were actually interested in India to actually host an esports tournament hold it back.
Yeah.
They thought we would be like every other, like like this is a thing that's ongoing where we absolutely got a lot of hate for one person doing a mistake on the first ever tournament where India was relevant.
Yeah, that's true. Like, I think we deserve a second chance. Like, and the fact, I think now slowly companies are like, especially I'm telling it from Valorant POV, like they see India as a huge market because come on, we have one of the highest population in our world. Like, so they see this as a huge market to promote their stuff. So I think in the future, as we go, friend, we'll get more developers, making stuff for us like servers and stuff.
Did you heard of the Valorant tournament done by AMD, by the way?
Yep.
That was
That's
huge.
that's huge. That's a huge shit. And the fact it's not only India. It's yesterday I saw a team like Novel versus Team Nepal. It's like two countries so far having a fight, and LG sponsored it along with AMD. That's a great thing happening. So I think it's on a gradual rise. So, but all thanks PUBG, which gave us a proper esports to us.
The point was the PUBG thing actually blew up so hard that we were like, okay, we are irrelevant, and now we are like, yeah, we are relevant.
The fact
One
TSM
sec, I'll get more
created a
lights.
team.
Yeah, I'll turn on my lights. One sec, I'm coming back.
The fact TSM created a team, and like it's like turned normal human beings into super. The names we know now, Scout, Mortal, all are like not considered to be YouTubers. They're
Dude,
like superstars.
Hydraflick.
Yes, Idafleck. To be fair, he played PC.
He like
Kudos to him.
I love him the most out of
Yep.
any streamer in Indian
Yes.
community. Man, that guy actually helped me convince my dad to actually start streaming in general, because Hydra Flake did like make a video with his dad. Please, if anybody wants to be a streamer, go check out Hydra Flake's video. He is the guy who helped me convince my dad. It was so hard to convince him, and I showed his dad's perspective to my dad, and he was like, okay, yeah, what you are saying is relevant then. My dad,
I have to give in credits to Ankit Pant. I've been watching his video recently, and the one video which he made about gaming, parenting, and all this stuff, that was such a good video where he explains us, telling that it's not that easy to get into esports, and it's not that easy to become a YouTuber. It's not like you stream a game, you blow up.
it doesn't
not like
it doesn't happen anytime soon. Like, I've been streaming for 1.5 years now, 1K subs.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here, 1K is not huge.
Yes.
And it's quite irrelevant. And you can't run your house
Like,
from 1K
If
subs.
you cut down to a niche, like say gaming, 1K is nothing. You come to Indian gaming, it's nothing. You come to Fortnite India, then you get some. You can pull him up.
Then
Fine,
you are
okay.
like, okay, fine,
Yes.
I'm relevant. I'm somewhere
Yes.
in there. But now we are going back to Valorant, right? Huge streamers, like every single PUBG streamer came to Valorant. I switched to Valorant right now. I don't know where this is gonna go. The point is, I need to start enjoying streaming. So if like this is the thing in Indian gaming, we can take Indian streaming as one of the things. Indian streaming has been like so many people join the Indian streaming community, but man, 5% or 10% of the people actually make up to like something that they can daily stream and like be relevant, get 15 watching, 30
To be
watching.
fair, To be fair, when it comes to Valorant versus Fortnite, let's talk about it. Valorant versus Fortnite. To be fair, I personally like both games, but I have a more love towards Valorant because I get to play with my friends who don't have a full PC. Number one. Number two, when it comes to YouTube side, I don't think Valorant is doing good. For small streamers especially. Like, I'm not telling about Hydra Freak and stuff. Small streamer. If I've streamed Fortnite, I get 20 people watching. Easy. When it comes to Valo, it's like this 10 people who come to watch for you and not for the game.
That's the thing now. Valorant has been like, Valorant is gonna start blowing up. You need to be like seriously patient about it.
Yep.
Valorant is gonna blow up, but the point is, it has to bring like Mumbai servers in. It has to bring other stuff in. They have to bring everything in. They have to create like every single possibility that it's gonna go well. Chill.
And I'm super happy because it's by Riot. Riot doesn't give up on games. That's one
I
factor.
can agree, dude. Riot has
They don't.
proven it over and over again.
They won't
that
give up.
If they make
Come
a
on,
game.
Leagues, come on, Leagues is pulling. And the fact, I'm pretty sure Valorant is gonna blow up. It's not only in India, worldwide, because they're hosting their tournament. It's full on Riot's production worldwide. First try. You guys need to watch it on Twitch. It's fun.
Dude,
It's
the
gonna be
biggest example is League of Legends. If you don't play League of Legends, you'll still hear the songs of League of Legends.
Yes,
Like
the songs are
my-
production.
Yeah, like my stream intro song is League of Legends.
It's so damn good. And this is a quick thing. YouTube versus Twitch. What's your thought?
YouTube is just downright better for streaming because this is one thing I noticed. This is not something that people will really know. That I opened up OBS and I started streaming on Twitch. You know the best part? Twitch allowed me to change my title, change everything else about my stream in real time while having my chat and other settings available. Everything I need inside OBS. While on YouTube, I have to go to YouTube dashboard, set everything up, like chill out, actually wait for YouTube dashboard to update it. Once it's updated, then maybe everything is gonna be fine.
This is for all the new streamers. If you're even having a slight plan of doing content, if you are not an Indian, go for Twitch. Trust me. But if you're an Indian, you need to stick with YouTube, no matter how bad it is.
This is the reason we are still here, even after
Yes,
we
sir.
know Twitch is downright better. You can stream on 6000 bitrate on Twitch and your quality will look better than YouTube.
And the thing is, only one small problem with Twitch is the discoverability. You're not gonna get discovered unless you have a fan base already on YouTube. Twitch, it's not gonna happen. Like, you're gonna get hard stuck on 5 viewers, and the algorithm so messed up. The user needs to manually go down to see your stream.
You will not get any attention.
Yeah, so on YouTube, that's not the scene. That discoverability is so damn good, and you can make content. But I think the proper streaming app will be Twitch any day.
Any day, every
But
day.
YouTube has a lot thing to improve. But you're Indian, stick to YouTube for gaming.
Please, because the problem is, the biggest problem we haven't switched to Twitch is they don't have the servers.
Yes.
That's like, बहुत not
And the fact that we need to separately create content for YouTube is something else. It's going to be a little more tough. If we take a week, Monday to Saturday, and Sunday we are doing this podcast. Monday to Friday, let's keep it. We do 4 to 6 or 4 to 7, 3 hour stream, right? And if you're going to do that only on Twitch, even if it's after 5 years, not going to. Whereas if you do 3 days of streaming and 3 days of content creation on YouTube, you have a chance to blow up. You can pull people from this one.
Okay, this is a suggestion for gamer. Give a go, grow a beard.
Yeah, sure, bro. I'll just let my dad and James to help me give me a beer. Yeah, sure, definitely.
Dude, do you like my beard? Dude, I love my beard. That's the reason I have it still. Like,
If you like Fanta's weird, drop a like.
Drop a like.
If you like the fact Gamer doesn't have a beard, drop a like too.
You have anything else you wanna like? Still drop a like. We don't
Please.
know. Yeah. See, meme channel. Lama, I can't switch anything. 27 people agree.
27 people agree the fact they like your beard and they like the fact that I don't have a beard. So it's good.
It's fantastic. I don't know my Instagram, by the way. This is the funniest part. I don't know what is my Insta. 28
The thing is,
people know.
Man, I promoted this podcast in the
Yeah, so
I don't do that.
all the audience which is not mine is all from Gamer. All credits to him, all kudos to him because he uses Instagram and other social media. I suck at everything.
Okay, now let's come back to the topic. How many people currently in the chat? If you use PC gaming, type 1, console 2, and if you're mobile, if you're the legend using, please type 3. You wanna see how many people like how many people play on which one, which device? Let
The
us know.
point is, what are in our favor? That's the thing.
Yes. So you won't harm them. If it's too much of once, we'll be like, okay,
Okay, it's too much of once. Cut the topic. We are out. We are just out.
no, to be fair, PC gaming, if you take the top, it's very controversial. If you take a side, they will hate you for it. They'll hate you for it if you take a side. But me, before I had a PC, I'm number 3. I was a mobile gamer. In a
This
sense,
is the best one.
that too in the beginning, when Fortnite came, I used to love Fortnite on my iPad with my friend. That was one of the best shit happened. Like Fortnite, though PUBG was there, I like the Fortnite building element. Back when it was simple, it was not sweaty, when there was no creative. So that's when, like, I like to play on iPad. But when 2018, I built the PC. Since then, been enjoying PC a lot. Like, been enjoying the indie games as well as even the story-based game. What about you?
I have been a PC gamer since I have been a kid. Okay, the point is I used to play Vice City at like 12
Come on.
FPS.
Everyone at one point of time at least played.
Vice City or San Andreas.
Yeah, if you didn't, please.
Please go back.
Please drop the like and go back. Please
Go back. Please download the game. Try the game.
try the game. Download. Drop a like and try the game. Please go.
Dude, it's a nostalgia in general.
Yes.
The point is, okay, so we have a lot of 1s and 2s and a lot of 1 and 3s together.
Yeah.
Which is like, this is the thing now. Like, you love gaming and it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Unless you're like this PC master race, you're into that shit.
I used to just use cheat codes for helicopter back in the day. Dude, we all used to do it.
Yes. And shout out to anyone who completed the RC helicopter. City, love you guys. Just love you guys.
Dude, the RC car one, like, it was so bad.
I cried. I cried to my brother. Please help me complete this mission.
You
please.
know what did I do? I just used the trainer. The trainers used to come where you can use the RC car like a normal car. That
Yeah.
I had to do it because I couldn't pass that level. Till date, I still can't do it. It just, I gave up on it.
Yeah, so coming back to the topic, PC gaming. PC gaming, if you take the ways you can play it, Steam. Steam is like one place where you can get all your games and stuff. And another thing, recent times Epic Store has been doing really good. And as Fanta told, we could see many people telling 1 and 3. I want to pull a point. The 3 came because once Among Us comes, many people didn't want to buy the PC version. And Among Us developers thought it's a great idea to give it in Play Store for free. And all the mobile gamers.
Dude,
rise
and
up
if
over
you
that.
can't buy it on mobile, just BlueStack it.
Yes, BlueStack.
Dude,
PC
I
gamers.
saw so many people like playing on Discord, BlueStacks.
BlueStack.
I was like, hold up, what's happening here? But like, why did the half of the community just went to BlueStacks?
Yeah.
And I click on them playing Among Us. I was like,
Okay.
No, as a streamer, I asked one of like I had to actually get the Steam version, like the PC version, because BlueStack is not like a way I can stream it. It's not gonna work. The OBS doesn't accept it.
And to be fair, when you let's like go back 10 years when we were like child, when PC wasn't given to us, I think everyone was a mobile gamer, at least in your dad's and mom's phone. Come on, what? Clash of Clans,
Clash Royale.
Clash Royale. Come on, beautiful games. Because the mobile gaming is like a, it's a very portable thing. If you can't own Switch and stuff, you can, you can get away with mobile gaming.
Okay,
It's just a time
I'll
killer.
show you something. This is
And
a
it
dead
comes-
switch.
Oh my god, Switch Lite?
Yes, it's a dead switch. It's dead.
Okay.
And there is no way to get it serviced. Anybody who is saying you can get it fixed, you can't. In India, it's
And
not possible.
To be fair, I want to put this point fast. Nintendo in India is messed up. They should spend more 5
Their
years to
store
fix
doesn't
the-
work in India, by the way. After buying
Yeah,
the Switch, I
store
regret
doesn't
it.
work. The games are 5K. Legit 5,000. Breath of the Wild
No,
5,000.
listen, nah, it's even worse. Try to buy, I guess, Legend of Zelda
Yeah.
on Nintendo. even if it's cheap, you can't buy it.
Yeah, Easter you can't. You need to buy the physical one.
You need to buy the fucking physical cartridge. Who buys cartridges? Hello, what world are we living
It's a
in?
legit SD. It's like a SD card in my camera.
Oh, what's
Literally,
6K, right?
You can literally lose it anywhere. And that's the scene with mobile and portable gaming. PC gaming is another like the one good thing about PC gaming is you can upgrade it. See, now I have a i7, I have a 1060, I have my ISO on 3060. All I got to do is get a good power supply because my power supply can't run a 3060 and plug in my thing and update the BIOS. I'm good to go. Whereas that's where console and mobile gaming drop. I think other than that, all the gaming all are in the same
To
line.
be fair, getting a processor for yourself is like I don't know how much. Getting for a processor, it's like 26K. I'm running a K20 Pro that costs the exact same amount.
Yep.
And that thing can run the game, and it's a brand new phone.
Unless your family is not in the position to get you a PC, you can't force. They can't get you. It's nothing bad in being a mobile game. Especially the now only problem is PUBG is gone, so you don't have any other game to play. COD Mobile, maybe, if you're interested in that. I don't think any other games is there to play in mobile. That's the scene in mobile. And it comes to console, now that separates into two shit and has a war on itself. PS4 and Xbox boys.
See, 23 to 26K for a processor.
Yeah.
Like, at that price, you can buy an Xbox. Like, you can straight up buy an Xbox.
It's like a one-time investment in PC. You're gonna invest one, whereas console may look cheap initially.
Okay. Let's defend the console guys a little.
Yes.
You buy a console, it's relevant for 5 years.
Yep.
Buy a PC
Yeah.
and make sure that it's relevant for 5 years. Not happening.
That's true.
You can't make a PC and say, yeah, I'm gonna use this PC for 5 years. I assure you, it's gonna barely run games after.
No,
5
you
years.
can use it, but if you're a streamer or a content creator, you gotta keep. That's not gonna
Your
work.
mic is cutting out, by the way. The point is, even if it works, like even if you're not a streamer, in 3 years your PC is gonna be totally irrelevant.
Yep.
Like nobody is gonna give a shit. Your PC can barely run shit.
Unless you're paying for your own stuff, it's not gonna happen. Upgrading is not gonna be easy.
That's the best part of console. You spend like 50 grand for once.
And I wanna
be
pull
future-proof.
out what Nemo told Garena Free Fire is it's like, to be fair, in YouTube gaming, if you search it, it's pulling out views. 93k worldwide watch. That's
It's-
something mind blown.
Okay, to be fair, I don't like Free Fire. I seriously
I
don't like
hate it. It looks terrible. I'm sorry if you guys play it. It looks terrible, but it's pulling 93,000 worldwide.
That's the point. It's not irrelevant, but man, like, but see, it's just a PUBG clone,
No,
which
If
wasn't
I
even
do-
a proper clone.
if I pull those 93,000 people and give, they'll never go back to it. Very enough.
Yeah,
I
then-
assure you that.
The point is, Garena Free Fire works on anything.
Yes.
Like straight
You-
up anything.
You have 2 GB RAM, son, I'll run for you. Son,
Yeah.
I'll run.
And
Yeah, so-
even if you don't have 2 GB RAM, just put it on any shitty device with 1 gig of RAM. It still runs the game. Okay,
Yes.
it's not gonna be a smooth experience, but it
Yeah.
still runs the game.
So I think Free Fire took the place of PUBG as it. I'm pretty sure PUBG is gonna come back somehow, gonna make its way back here, gonna get changed and thing. Until that, mobile gaming is now a little bit down. Coming to console gaming, it's PS4 in one hand, Xbox in another. What's your thought? Which side? If you're not a PC gamer, what would you pick?
PS.
Me too.
Okay.
The thing, no. Before we defend ourselves, what do you guys will pick? A PS4? Yeah, you don't have cash not for a Switch and stuff. They'll give you a PS4, a PS5. Let's take next gen. Let's take it to the next gen. PS5, Xbox Series X.
COD
What would you
Mobile
take,
is
boys?
not something that blew up as much as PUBG. Okay. I might pick Xbox too. I might go for Xbox, and I have a really good reason for it.
Okay, let's hear it.
The point is, Xbox. You know, Xbox Anywhere, like that's a thing. The
Oh,
point
you
is,
mean the Game Pass?
no, the Xbox Anywhere. So
Okay.
if I buy like Forza Horizon on Xbox,
Mm-hmm.
I can play it on PC, and I don't
Okay.
have to buy the license again. It's just for like that one reason. That's the only reason I'll buy Xbox.
Yeah, the thing, when it comes to exclusive, that's what console
PS is downright better.
come to exclusive. The exclusive in Xbox is lost because you can play most of the game in. It's not exclusive anymore. That's the thing.
Uncharted is just downright better.
Yes.
They have
I
PS guys have still that word.
they're
Uncharted.
like, no, Xbox people is bro. We have 4. We can just kill shit. We have Uncharted.
These guys are like, how do we leave again? No, how much Forza will you play?
Yeah. To be fair, exclusive makes and breaks a console. It's not the hardware. It's not the thing. It's the exclusive. You give them the games to play. They play. Many people are not gonna buy a console to play Fortnite and L dance on the kid in creative.
Okay.
No.
Just in defense of the guys of PC, we have more exclusives than console can ever have. Any console.
Yes. We have combined shit. Okay.
We have
and
combined shit.
And if you're rich, if your dad is rich, we can emulate these games in the PC. So
No, screw emulating. We have more exclusives, which is just on PC, which are seriously relevant games. Not even kidding.
Which makes esports. Esports don't give a. There are many esports brand which doesn't even consider. Riot, when they're in the Project A section, which was 6 months in 2019 December, they told we are building this game around the PC. They just made it outright clear. They're like, we're not going to be building it for console.
They know. By the way, there's a new game coming from Rockstar I told you about, right?
Which one?
That's an ambitious game. This is like,
yeah.
It's not GTA 6. It's the game's name is Everywhere or Everything.
Yeah, I heard it.
And it's like, that game is so ambitious. It's like a player can go anywhere on, like, it's like they're making it sound like you can go anywhere on Earth and do anything you want. There's no, like, they don't have any restrictions on the game.
As Aryan told, you can do anything on a PC. No, PC with a VMware. The PC fills all your checkbox. It's not meant for only gaming.
But what if you want to play Uncharted?
I'm telling, if you want a work, if you want a machine which will help you, live the pirate life. You know what I mean, right? Pirate life. And
we are not going into specifics. What we are talking about, you just know it. You know it. Go for it.
If you wanna run other OS on your, if you wanna do all this stuff, PC is a solid option. Whereas console gaming is still in the bubble of gaming. It's not gonna leave because it's gonna strictly be on a gaming. The idea of console gaming is sit back, grab that console and play your games.
To be fair, on a couch, would you actually have a PC or a console? Console any day. On a couch, let's take a living room experience perspective.
Chilling in a couch, you don't want to take your keyboard and sit like this.
You won't sit like this on a fucking couch.
Where are we dropping, boys? Doom's paradise.
It's not comfortable in general. So you'll actually sit back, chill on your couch, maybe actually start sleeping, maybe get on your bed and just chill and just put on your controller.
And controller, when it comes to, again, as you told, you take PS4. I would take PS side because they have solid exclusive. Uncharted, Until Dawn, God of War series. Come on, nothing can beat that. God of War series. It has a solid collection.
They have a huge game library that are relevant games.
Yes.
But to be fair, this outdated said No Man's Sky has 3 quintillion planets. The point is they are just regenerating through an algorithm. There is nothing the planets won't be that different. They are just using an algorithm.
And when you come to Xbox, when you take his exclusive, Until Dawn, what's that? Forza Horizon, and they're only a hand-picked few. If you tell 2 years, 2012, that time when Xbox 360 was PS3. That time also, if you see PS3 was Elite, they had this Uncharted. Everything was PS was one step ahead of them everywhere. But in current one, when you come to gameplay, not the exclusive, Xbox is little ahead, 4K gameplay. And PS5, what about PS5? I don't have an exact idea.
PS5 are saying that it's gonna be 4K at 144 FPS. 120.
The fun fact was, console gaming PS were we are this close on coming and catching PC people.
PC be 360.
Nvidia, take my 390, son. 8K gaming. 8K gaming with straight over there.
Screw 8K even. Screw 8K. Throw it out of the window. Now we have 360 Hz monitors.
Yes, sir.
Literally, the console guys were We are almost there. We are like
This close, please.
we are coming to 2013 PC gaming. We have an SSD now in our consoles by default.
PCP be
PCB
gone.
like hold my beer. 360 hertz monitors. 8K is now a thing. It's too easy for us to run 8K.
I think this generation again. I think PS5 another 5 years, then they'll come to 8K. I don't know. Technology would have changed. Gaming would have been much more bigger. India would have had a esports stuff. But to be now, I think PC is in a very solid state. It's like this undefeated king. Console in certain ways it beats PC, and mobile gaming had a place. But after this PUBG ban, I think it's like it's taken a
Gone.
hit.
It's gone. Dude, it was so nice to actually look at actually gaming getting as a career in India.
Yeah.
People started considering, all thanks to PUBG for that still.
Yeah.
I
PUBG
hate
made
to
many
admit
careers.
it.
We can't deny that. You gotta
I
give them
hate
the
to
time.
admit it that streaming got relevant because of PUBG.
Yes.
I have so many viewers. We don't even play Fortnite or Valorant. They just watch me because they like gaming and they like gaming because of PUBG.
And no hate towards Carry Minati fans. Carry Minati got that blow because of PUBG. He got that big blow.
Okay, we can argue about that statement because his meme channel is still was like insanely relevant.
Was there, but they all the stream people were subscribed to him due to his personality, right?
No,
The
it's not
personality.
50k. One sec. It's 80k by the way for the 360 Hz monitor.
Yeah, it's PC gaming is costly in general. That's all I got to tell.
If you want to be broke, you don't need money in your life. You want to get like just broke, like straight up burn a hole through your
You don't have a
pocket.
family to take care. Go for PC gaming.
Go for PC gaming. Straight up, burn a hole in your pocket, and you will still not able
No,
to do
it's
it.
not only PC gaming. Gaming in India is generally costly.
It costs a lot.
It costs a lot.
The point is, a graphics card outside India is like 70k, 80k, like, and in India it's gonna be like 1.5 lakhs.
Yes.
Hold my beer.
This is it's not a gaming, coming out of gaming a little bit. All this Mac uses who doesn't know the term gaming. Yeah, if you are looking for a Mac, it's 80k, 70k. When it come over, it's like 1.5 with the i5, 8 gigs of RAM, son. 8 gigs of RAM. They are asking 1.5.
Hackintosh, please.
Yeah, PC people. Yeah, I have Hackintosh.
Hackintosh, please. Don't care. That doesn't exist. Who cares?
Yes. So that's let's throw that out.
MKBHD. Xbox is 8K as well.
Yeah,
Xbox is 8K.
No, I thought I was 90 giving you 8K gameplay, which I saw
One
from
sec.
MKBHD.
One sec. What are you talking about? Xbox into 8K? One
No, I don't
sec.
think so.
Outdated. Join the stream. I want you here right now. You saying that make
Yeah,
half
well-
of our points irrelevant.
Let's introduce Outdated. He's the one who designed this whole.
No. Outdated. I want you here right now. Jump on the VC right now. Hop in. 8K. Nah, dude, not happening. Dude, seriously, not happening. Hold up. He just made us irrelevant in like 3 seconds. Get absolutely destroyed and shitted on.
Okay.
Nah, mate. First of all, webcam, please, if you can.
Okay.
No,
And
that is our designer.
This is the guy who actually. What was that FOV? That was like ultra wide camera.
Oh yeah.
That was a transition.
Okay. The point is, what the fudge? What are you talking about 8K? Nah, mate, not happening.
Xbox does support 8K, but like on cutscenes. So you know how like game developers
No,
like
hold
make-
up. Pause. On cutscenes.
No. Listen up.
Okay,
Listen up.
okay.
So, the game rendered in 8K while playing, but in cutscenes it's like more like 1080p or 144, something of that sort. I don't know about that. But
I think what he's thinking is it's 8K is downscale, resized to 4K. I think that's how.
it was played on an 8K monitor as well. I think I can pull up the video right now if you want me
It's
to.
MKBHD's video, right?
I'm seeing the video. PS5 plus Xbox 8X into 8K nanosol gameplay setup. So I think the one LG has a TV. It's called nanosol TV, which is 8K.
Okay, no. Lama is saying it was an RTX 30.
Yeah, it was a RTX in the MKBHD video. He played with the 3080. Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
used a 3080. He didn't use a console. Dude, if
Yeah.
it would have been a console, I would have actually been mad. Like I'm like,
Yes.
okay, screw PC
Yeah,
gaming, I'm going
the
console.
point which we told, they would have caught up with us. They would have caught up with us.
Yeah,
That's the whole point.
Console support
Yeah.
8K. 8K playback. They only support playback. You know, there's
Not the
a
actual
difference
gameplay.
between playback and playing the game at 8K.
Yeah.
That's like a
And
huge difference.
3090 is gonna play the game at
At
8K.
8K.
Yes.
Like native. I'm thinking like, how are they gonna? Nvidia is gonna one up this. 40 series.
Nah.
Excuse me.
Yeah. I wanna quickly pull out this again. We're going down a niche. AMD versus Nvidia. I think AMD is doing a good side in processor. It's like it was so lacking back when it comes to AMD versus Intel, but now they come like significantly up there. But I think in graphic side of thing, they're still not yet. Nvidia is like killing it, man. This is going
Nah,
up day by
wait
day.
for Navi. Wait for Big Navi. Still, like being honest, the way AMD is hyping it, it might just be enough to pull back in. Because dude, AMD destroyed the CPU master race like a while
Yeah.
back. They just annihilated Intel out of the
No,
picture.
Intel, I'm pretty sure Intel was like having this headweight, like they can't catch up with us. I like the way AMD Ryzen took, like the way they presented it, the fanning, the cooling system is way better than Intel's crappy cooler. It's you can overclock with that cooler, whereas you can't do that with the default Intel cooler.
Yeah, it's like Mox is still saying RDNA 2, just wait for it.
Okay, Mox is like hold my beer.
Hold my beer. Like, dude, AMD has done, like, they used to, like, brag about random shit. Like, yeah, we have good shit. We'll have good shit. Now they're like, no, we actually have good CPUs.
No, I really hope AMD does this because the more the competition we have, it's better for the consumer. We're gonna have a price reduction. We're gonna have more choices to go for the products. We won't have this before. Like if it's 10 years, it's like processor, Intel, graphic card, GPU.
GPU, NVIDIA.
Now we have choice, right? We're gonna have choice. That's gonna be a good thing.
No, the point is right. After all of that, the better it gets, the better pricing gets, and the more
Yeah.
affordable. The point is, this battle is making Indian gaming actually
Yeah,
relevant.
like it's coming back to a topic. It's like better the price, more people will be able to afford
Afford a
PC
PC
gaming in
which
India.
can run games.
Yeah, which is better for us in
The point is like, if you told me to go like 10 years, like actually let's go 5 years back when I actually built my first ever gaming PC, I barely afforded an i3 and a 1050 Ti.
You
It
gotta
was-
save up for 2 solid years to get a PC.
And then like I started gradually upgrading, and then like the way things got cheaper, my parents were much more convinced to actually do me upgrades for every single year. Like you actually, if I had a cycle, I started with an i3, I upgraded to a Ryzen 5. Ryzen was my first ever upgrade from an i3. Went to 16 gigs of RAM after that. Then went to an RX 570.
I really wish I can pull my dad. He works for Intel, by the way. If he comes, he'll be like, "What? Hold up! Who's talking shit
Who
about
is talking
Intel?"
shit
Like,
about us?
He'll come up with a sword. He'll be like, "What? What? What are you talking about Intel? Huh?"
No, they actually screwed. Dude, Intel was like, nah, dude, not happening. Nobody's actually gonna like destroy us.
They're like chilling. They're like, "We are the king. No one is gonna come."
And like,
And the fact that
gone.
like MacBooks are like Apple is stepping ahead, coming out of it, and creating their own chipset to put in their MacBook is gonna be something. Intel is gonna take a hit there also.
dude, they're
So-
just getting absolutely crushed on from everywhere. Like, just
Yeah.
die, just die. You're not relevant. Just please die.
I really wish Intel pulls out. The 10th gen, they did a pretty decent job. Not yet better than Ryzen. I think the 11th gen is something that we should look up further.
I have a question for you actually. So we heard about like Fanta's like PC itself. What did you start with actually?
I actually as I told earlier, I got this PC at 28 September because it was my birthday. And yeah, so I started with my mom's iPad. Fortnite. Again, it was Fortnite over there. I think it was season 5 it was. And Tilted was still in the game. So yeah, it was me and my best friend who passed. Rest in peace. So yeah, so me and my friend used to play every day after like 4 to 5. He was like, let's go, start playing. Then it was 6 months of struggling. I had to convince them. I didn't have Hydra. fun. It was only me. It was Bharat. I need to
Listen, I
fall in
started
love.
with my PC without hydrophilic. I had to
Yeah.
actually convince them
It
for
was
streaming.
1 week. It was 1 week of me without food. So I had to convince them. It was like I just got it finally. Like after getting it, it was like I was so happy. I was like I could do a lot of stuff with it. I learned editing, Photoshop, streaming. Like I could game with all. Got to meet like channel started out because of this PC. I got to 911 subs because of this PC. So it's all because of this PC and this stuff. So I think yep, PC gaming it is for life.
Mox said something in the chat for the last topic we were talking about. They are like they seem very confident with Zen 7 nanometer architecture of RDNA 2 GPUs, and if Sony and Xbox are confident enough to choose RDNA over Nvidia, you need to rethink before you actually jump to conclusions, which is such a relevant point to be exact. Mox, you can
I
actually
think
take us over.
if that hits, if that happens to console gaming can come one step, like it'll be very close to PC gaming, and that time Nvidia and Intel has to work their shit up to be relevant in PC gaming market.
Yeah, like the way AMD has been crushing things, I love it. And maybe one day it's gonna be possible for all of us to be like, okay, console costs almost exactly as much as PC.
Yeah.
So now people don't have to take the decision they wanna play a huge game
in general,
library or what.
Intel fanboy, AMD fanboy. At the end of the day, just get the more the competition, the more the products, the more the choice we get to play, and more it's not only PC gaming. Every gaming will be a thing in India. Prices will be low. We'll get to play. We'll get to gaming in India will become an actual legit thing.
And the biggest part is after all of this, being honest, after Mumbai servers on Valorant and other stuff, we're gonna have a competitive scene which is relevant as hell.
Now let's talk about some Valorant. Rise of Valorant. What do you think blew up Valorant in India? What do you think? What's your thing?
Okay.
128 servers.
Wait. Let me speak something. Okay, being a designer, it's been so inspiring in general because Valorant's branding is so cool.
Yeah.
Talking about not even it. I know it's a gamer podcast, but I just wanted to say that the branding is doing so good. The things they produce as their Instagram post itself is so good that
I think day before yesterday I saw Killjoy's like a full-fledged 30-second animated video. It was done so damn good.
Dude, the best part is Riot is doing what their best art.
Yes.
Doing designs which are so out of the box that no game does it. You know who I've seen, you saw my wallpaper and you saw my the things I use.
And the thing is, Valorant is taking a small
your internet is dying, gamer. Straight up.
My internet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The quality went down, the voice went down, everything went down with it.
Give me a second. You guys continue, I'll come back.
No, the best part is I never actually put down game wallpapers. I never do that. I never do any gaming wallpapers on my computer, but I did it for Valorant. It's so good, dude. It's straight up, I love them.
And they're taking a small part towards leagues, like the music. They're getting there. It's a game which came in 20 much, but they're getting. And the fact Valorant announced their official tournament Fest Strike, you guys must watch. All the international team is gonna be there. My favorite Sentinel, I'm rooting for them. Hope they win. All of them is gonna be there. All agents are gonna be in action. You gotta catch it. We can sometime, in this podcast, we can do a watch party thing. If we have the right permissions and stuff, we'll try to pull one. It's gonna be fun.
I guess we can pull a watch party, and if we can't even pull a watch party, maybe highlights or something like that.
Yeah.
We are always allowed to watch highlights if we are not allowed to watch the entire thing.
Yeah, so I think Rise of Valorant, that took a direct. CSGO took a direct. Come on, CSGO couldn't do stuff which Valorant. CSGO was a cliche. It was like a gun, smoke, grenade, over. Same thing, snipers. Valorant got that abilities thing, which had a fresh perspective to it.
The best part is
Sankar is like TSM would win. Let's see about
TSM will win. We'll look at it when the results come through. I'm not rooting for anyone, so I'm fine with anybody winning. The best part is the reason Valorant is a game I am actually going into and I could have gone into CS, no problem. The biggest problem was, it was like just from 5 to 6 years, it was just rinse and repeating the exact same thing.
Yeah.
From 6 years, tell me how much CS has changed, and tell me from 1 year how much Valorant has changed.
Yeah, and it's like if you start CS:GO, no harm in it, but you're starting too late. You're late to the party.
People
You
have
need not
been
to do
playing
it.
CSGO
Yeah.
since 4 years, 5 years, 8 years, I don't know how long.
You know, the only thing which CS:GO is keeping alive is in that Twitch viewership is gone. Only the ESL tournament
Yeah.
which is happening is keeping it alive.
Twitch is dead,
They
YouTube
still-
is dead.
Uh-huh.
All the pros
Yeah,
have
they
completely
have-
switched to Valo.
Yeah,
Outdated
they
your
still
mic is
have like
cracking. Okay,
This-
his internet is straight up dying.
forms
Yeah,
for
yeah.
like
Outdated, your net is gone, mate. It's not
okay,
coming
he
back.
died.
It's redirecting, I guess. And the fact, no, there are many small Flipkart.
Okay.
Flipkart has hosted a tournament in.
Why
And
is
you know-
Flipkart cashing into gaming? That's my question.
Flipkart legit held a tournament.
Why?
And I saw. I think VLT won it. VLT, yeah, coming to team. There's like one team which is blowing up is VLT. They're winning all the tournaments. They're doing a good shit. Let's see. Hope they get
I guess
take the
Ferocity is an Indian team, right?
VLT
Yeah.
gaming is India. Velocity. That's the same thing. VLT Velocity. So hope they get their enough recognition and reach to this big pro league. So we'll get another chance to represent India in an international. So.
Dude, 100 Thieves is one of the best teams out there. Like, okay.
I want to ask this to Outdated. Don't you think 100 Thieves designer was like a big shit?
Wanna see something? This guy
See,
is
so,
100.
bro, this guy, I'm a huge fan of this guy. He's the designer of 100 Thieves and his up hand, he's one of the best shit, bro. He designed his jersey, the banners, and he's the best.
He's just
Okay,
the
okay,
best
okay.
better.
I wanna say something. So one thing I saw in him was like his influence. So he comes up with like tutorials like almost every day. You can say like 2 or 3 in a week, which is like pretty good as a content creator himself. So talking about that, he is actually an influencer, if you say, cause any sort of like designs or like any sort of things he show on his videos, they just go like trending in like just seconds. Just after like watching the videos on Twitter, you will just see like
Yeah.
similar.
To be fair, I learned
So
my
they-
thumbnail styles because of that dude. That dude is killing it. And I think 100 Thieves is also looking good. Like their roster is pretty damn good. Coming back to Indian gaming, VLT, I hope they make it to the pro scenes, so that we'll have something called Indian gaming in international. Now let's
Dude,
come
I
back to
want-
Valorant.
I want Indian
One step
gaming
down.
to be a thing and like everything else. And to be honest, the point is after podcast, like, what do you think? Okay, after this is the final topic we are covering, and
Yep.
then will actually end the podcast. The conclusion of the day is we are getting relevant.
Yes.
We are relevant
We are getting
enough
that
now
clout.
that we exist and we should be taken care of. That is one thing we all needed from day one for Indian gaming. We needed to be actually recognized, and the day we got recognized, damn good. Like,
Yeah.
we are gonna be like, we're gonna keep growing. The more brands are interested, the companies are gonna try manufacturing stuff in India, like graphics card and other stuff. We still don't have TSMC and other like big companies who can manufacture the cards, but there are workarounds to Indian laws. We all know that they do exist. But companies were like, okay, it's not worth that much effort because there is not enough audience to buy those things. Why would
You know
we
how
actually
companies
set
are
up?
gonna see it? The more the demand they have, the more they're gonna give it to us. And the demand is beyond their hand, they'll set up a in India so that the distribution will be. And once that comes, parts are gonna be cheaper. More people are gonna get into gaming. Like, no, I'm not gonna tell PC or thing. Gaming in general, and games are gonna blow up.
The best part is Logitech. This is one of the things I wanted to actually talk about. Like the final topic, we are just adding on to it. Logitech in general, they introduced G402 like 2 years late in India. G502 was introduced like 3 years, 4 years late. G Pro Wireless was introduced like 2 years late after it was like a thing out there. Like, it was getting irrelevant outside India, and we are just getting it.
Yeah.
And the point
I
is
want to answer this. Sankar Dor in the chat, he told, don't you think Geo is
also a big reason for gaming.
definitely,
Definitely.
definitely. They are the reason YouTube existed for Indians. You know, Indians came to YouTube because of Geo. And Geo gaming,
The point is getting fiber in India and getting it cheap enough. Like, like imagine like 5 years back. Let's go just 5 years back. I'm not going that far back. 5 years is like 2015, 2016. Listen, just tell me you can have a gigabit internet in your house.
snap. My one Clash Royale update used to take us.
Yeah, I can agree. I had a 2 Mbps internet and I used to pay like 1 grand for it. And it had a data cap of 500 gigs. So like, Ambani OP, right? He actually killed it. That
he
guy
did a good
actually killed it. He made, internet so cheap in India. Like, it's ridiculous how cheap it is.
Yeah.
Like, I was sitting in a Destiny 2 LFG. It's like looking for groups. So they were like, we were just discussing because we were waiting for one guy to actually come back from AFK. And we were discussing how much do we pay for our internet. I was like, I just pay like 1,500 rupees, which is around plus tax, which is like 1850, which is like 20 bucks, 18 bucks somewhere, $18. They're like, okay, how much speed it is? I'm like 100 up, 100 down, unlimited. They're like, what the hell is wrong with you? Dude, they were like, okay, you have a symmetric connection. It's 100 up, 100 down. It's unlimited, and you just pay $18 for it. We pay like $80 for it. And I was like, dude, I used to imagine like I should have stayed outside India. I would have got better internet out there. I'm like, nope. Indian internet is just downright plain better.
It's getting better. It's getting there. And yeah, before ending, do you guys any questions to ask related to this topic?
Question, topics you want us
Anything.
to discuss later.
Give
Streamers
me 5
you want
minutes.
us to actually contact.
Yes.
Yeah.
Please, we
Have any-
actually want to contact you.
Yeah. Any questions or any feedbacks? Yeah, 5 minutes. Shoot it at us. Come on. Did you hear about dedicated Intel gaming? They plan on releasing the late. Yep, I did. And let's
The
see. I don't think.
dedicated GPUs are not going to be great.
Yep. I don't think Intel should step into this. They should concentrate in their CPU thing and
Please.
get better. Yes.
Please fix your CPUs, Intel.
Please.
And make them
No,
cheap.
no, you don't fix a cooler. Give us a decent cooler at least. Now, what is that 1998 model of 3 fans?
Dude, they haven't changed it since I don't know how long. Tell me how many revisions have you seen of the AMD stock cooler till now?
So much. And the fact you can overclock it.
On a stock cooler.
Yep. And yeah, Fanta, if you have anyone like in the mind for next episode as a guest, who do you think? Wanna give them a hint or something? Small topic of what you're gonna speak next week.
Maybe we'll try getting a guest. We still don't know who it is.
Yes, sir.
We'll look into our friends and we are gonna figure that out. Maybe it could be Spring Spoon, it could be any person. We have a lot of close friends out here. Or we can get
And-
any streamer.
And
like,
next time, or after in this middle, how we got a guy who designed all this beautiful stuff for us. We'll try to get one of you guys to like talk to us, something like that. So there'll be an interaction with you guys too, and you guys can shoot your questions at any time. We'll try to look into it and answer.
we
Thank
can
you,
have
Crystal.
like many of those things. Crystal actually is like huge.
Yes.
Like seriously, dude, we actually pulled it off barely. Being
Yeah,
honest,
like-
this was all done in less than 2 hours. We
Thanks
all three
to
of us.
thanks to the man who's there down. for me, he's down.
This guy, like right here, that guy actually killed the shit out of it. We would have done a podcast, but it would have looked like every other YouTuber in human
Yeah.
existence.
Discord basic thing.
Discord
use our
basic
own
screen capture.
use our own stream starting.
User barely like.
I want to
pulling-
give even credits to Fanta because I was streaming. He and my man killed it, and the idea of this podcast was put into our head like past a month. We were talking about it like past a month. We are like we should do podcast. Like next week we'll think about it. Chal, we'll go. And this week we made it to come true. I'm
like
legit
I was
happy because,
ending my stream and I was like, "Gamer, listen, it's a podcast today."
let's do it. I'm like, okay,
And he's
let's do
like,
it.
"No, I'm gonna go eat my biryani first."
Come on, yeah, guys. At the end of the day, biryani is like so. I had to go for.
See, he likes biryani more than you guys. See how biased he is.
Come on, even you guys like biryani more than us.
Like,
With ice cream.
biryani with ice cream. Wait, what? Sorry. You know,
biryani
people tell me.
after biryani, ice cream. That's what I had. I didn't have biryani.
Don't mix them. Not a great idea. Okay, the weird part is like I call like I have eaten veg biryani, but people get offended by whenever I say biryani because they are like, no, it's not biryani. It's fucking pulao. Just call it a pulao. It's not
That's
biryani.
That's facts.
But I'm a vegetarian. I can't do shit about it. I can only eat veg. Like, so they are like, biryani. It's pulao. I'm like, no, it's not. Please, no,
Yeah,
no.
and
it's
guys,
biryani.
if you guys have any topics for next week you want to cover or anything, just put us down. And thanks for 33 people liking. That's a huge
32.
shit for
For me, it's
32.
33. Yeah, 33 people. After doing so much dumb shit, having the most unorganized stream, the
Yes.
most unorganized way to host the podcast, having mainstream
And
topics
1
on.
hour of we didn't play games, we just spoke to you guys 1 hour, and you
And
guys
still
gave us
8
33
people are
likes.
still sticking around.
Yes,
Most
That-
of the
that's a lot.
stream, it was like average watching was like 15, 14. Which
Yeah,
was
that's
way more
pretty
than
damn
I
good.
thought.
Yeah, like me playing Fortnite and getting killed by a 9-year-old, it's 5 minutes of content. And the guy stuck and watched 15 minutes of it. It's pretty huge. And
That-
I think it's gonna get better from next week. We're gonna organize it a little more, add new. Once we, as Fanta told, he brings up and stuff, watching is gonna go better. Just like Indian gaming, we are growing. We're gonna grow.
We gotta grow, we gotta get relevant.
Yes, so
We gotta be actually relevant people who will people will actually come to the stream and watch it.
Yes,
The
sir.
best part is, right, what do you want us to change? This is something we are just extending the podcast a little bit just to get a review.
honest review, if it's even a small thing, it's like,
And
bro,
if you
change
feel
your
this
shirt.
podcast was absolute dog shit, please
Yeah.
say it. Please say it.
If you have a small thing, change your shirt, it looks horrible. Come on, tell it to our faces, please.
Actually, we changed our shirts to
Yes.
actually get on the podcast. This is a real thing.
Fanta was like, bro, is my hair looking
Dude,
good, bro?
I was sitting like a fucking, like, you call a hipster.
My man,
Like,
outdated. He just took that beanie off and something fell. He was like, bro,
I have to get my hair together. Attention to the detail by Llama. Your name go away, and when you are in 3 guys from. Yeah, I know. That is something we were not
see,
ready for.
the technical stuff, we have a lot thing to fix because that stinger thing, that 4 people tab is still not yet fixed. But, yeah, that's one thing to be fixed. Anything else?
And here the outdated camera is gone. Okay,
Yeah.
it's back.
By the way,
Namaste, uncle.
attention. By the way, attention to detail by Llama. Okay, that's perfect. Thanks.
Okay,
much.
you want us to use scrolls. We'll get on that. We'll get a straw poll or something working. So next time we can just use straw polls to actually get some polls going.
I guess Nightbot for that. I'm not sure.
Nightbot
think
doesn't
it's-
work that well.
I
The
don't-
point is
I
you
think
can
it's-
use command.
I think. Fanta, can you do that voting thing in live? I don't think you can do that.
Nope.
No, you cannot. You cannot.
We can do straw poll though. We
Okay,
can
I
do
will
straw
do that.
poll. That's like a good old thing. I watched the whole podcast. Honestly, I wasn't that bad because it was your first time.
Second detail that keeps bugging me is Eric gets the green Discord border that's then talking. Okay,
Where
I think
is
it's,
that border coming? I'm not really sure.
you need to little crop me, bro. Fanta.
I
you know that-
Oh, I see it. I see what they are talking about. One
Yes.
second, let me fix it right away.
And guys, another thing which is very important, I want. Are we like? Do you guys like the way we both are talking? Am I talking more? Is Fanta? Let us know because it's a podcast where both should talk equally. If I am talking more, I'll tone it down. If he is talking more, he'll tone it down because chance has to be given. For the first show, I think we did decent, maybe.
We tried
Let
to
us-
actually alternate decently. But
Because I
point-
didn't want to keep talking, which I'm pretty good at.
I
so,
assure you, I have done that a lot
Yeah.
in the
We were,
stream.
we were not expecting this to be the first episode. It went great actually.
Like
Perfect duo.
the point
Don't
is,
tell duo yet.
Duo.
Don't tell perfect was. Duo gives me some bad news.
no, we're gonna have a lot of collab streams now going. I can assure you that at least because we haven't collabed yet properly, have we?
Yep. No. Collab, unofficial collabs, playing one Fortnite game with him, yeah. You
By
can call
SDR,
that a
right?
collab.
Yeah, we are trying our best, dude. We are still
Yes.
trying to coordinate.
No,
a lot.
to be fair, this podcast idea is not yet dull, especially in India and general. And in YouTube, there are people doing, I don't want to pull out but I think something is missing in there. I think we can fill that space and become a better.
Learning from others' mistakes. That's what we are going for. And until and unless we have outdated, we can fix a lot of crap.
Yes. You guys, nice taking turns. You did very nice. Thank you, Lama. Any thoughts about flights, Flex Ninja, or that's a topic for another day. We just went
That's gonna be
above the threshold. I think we'll call it a day or call it a night.
We'll call it a night, but the point is, what do you have a streamer in mind? We should just go and contact.
Yeah, like please don't outright be like telling like PewDiePie cooks. Please don't be that. No, like someone within our range.
Something we can relevantly contact and be like,
it's
we
not
are
even
relevant.
Me, it's all the guy over here who's gonna. So.
Nah, it's not me. It's not me either.
We are just gonna ask them. Like, sir, we both small streamers, you big people.
We both irrelevant people. Please.
Half-Life. Hey, bro. To be fair, we can call Half-Life if he's down.
Half-Life isn't hard to contact.
Yeah, we can.
Half-Life is one of the guys we can contact. Who is next?
That I'll be like, hey, bro, you shut up and come. He'll come.
Savan, that's like, it's gonna be hard to get in touch with him, but I know people who are good friends with him. So
no. Vishal is in good touch with someone. We can get.
Or we can just call. I was thinking of Royal Dinesh for some reason.
Outdated का नाम क्या है? Come on, name reveal.
Outdated.
It's actually Memo. M-E-M-O.
Memo. What's it?
M-E-M.
Wait, now I am confused whether outdated is the real name.
No, it's a.
It's a real name or it's a nickname?
Yeah, it's my real name.
Real name in Aadhaar card memo.
On Aadhaar card you have Memo.
That's not possible. That is not coming out today.
That's when this podcast becomes a hit. We'll do Memo's voice.
Zaya,
Real Aadhaar card name reveal.
I will reveal my Aadhaar card over here. Okay.
Crystal with that big shit. Zaya, if you can. Yeah, of course. I'll give her a call. She'll like one phone call away from me. Yeah, sure.
Zaya's gonna be like, nope.
Nope.
I'm out.
Wait, she'll be like, how do you get my number, by the way?
Who was the person who did that mistake? Let me just contact him. Or try contacting
Royal
Crystal.
Dinesh.
Hey, we can have like multiple things. Having a guest doesn't mean it has to be a streamer or a relevant person. We can have like maybe Crystal to tell us a perspective about how
girl gamer, something like that. Yeah.
Like have a perspective of that.
Or even developers. Yeah, there are small game developers.
Outdated your mic volume. It's too low.
I'll try to get in contact with game developer. I'll try to get contact with them. You can get to know the insights of an indie game developer.
That's so much better, to be honest.
Yeah, we can do all the stuff. Call Melohursh, Half-Life, Sunward, Fishin, Pan. I can get in contact with Pan. We can somehow pull one unit into it. It'll be nice. He can explain his YouTube. We can make a stream podcast title. How to do YouTube. That can be a podcast title and we can pull Pan in.
Or we can be like, okay, it's one unit, like live behind the camera. Like we can start it. Okay, so if we are actually pulling a podcast, right? This is something that I just got an idea and I'm gonna pitch it to Gamer right in front of you and pitch it to Outdated. We'll actually do live behind a camera or live behind us behind the life of the chair. That's like the thing. Like every single gamer sits on a chair and actually plays games. The second they're off the chair, like what's their life and what's their perspective to actually.
I was thinking to do something for 1K, like thank you. The title was and how I took 1K subs. Like like there's a small rundown of 1 minute of what I do.
Don't say that. Outdated is gonna kill me because he has been still asking me for that 1K montage that I still haven't got around to do it.
Do it now.
I still haven't got around doing it because this is like something. Like it doesn't happen.
And you should come up with challenges like this, You should upload a video within a week, who'll do it first. Something like that. 1K Valo montage. No, I'm never going into the niche. That's the last thing I'll do. Doing montages, no.
Montage
I don't think
not a bad idea. It's fine.
It's not bad, but if you go once into it, you need to hold up an audience.
I'm suffering from that right now. I haven't put down a montage in such a long time.
When Fanta gets million subs, I will join. Definitely.
Fanta see you and give your reaction. I can't look at it right now. The entire thing is gonna break, kind of.
Yep. That's like, that podcast in the Discord is...
Outdated, your mic is dead. We can't hear you. It's absolutely dead. You have been speaking from this while I look at your mouth moving, and then we are like, we are cutting you out, and we were like, hold up, he was speaking, but one sec, we can't hear shit.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
It's still too low for me, but I'll just put. It's at 200%. I can't make it anymore.
Maybe keep your mic a little more closer. It'll help you.
Yeah, do something.
Fanta, talk about the budgets of gaming. Shoot.
Okay. Hello.
Fanta, what's the ideal price you need to go for a PC?
What are you aiming for? That's the question. High refresh rate gaming, just gaming, or like proper competitive esports, like crushing everything. So if you're going for the like basicest thing, like we are going for like the niche's budget, like you wanna just get into gaming at any cost. 50k, 55k is your best spot to be. Like just 55k for gaming to get almost run any game at medium.
Included the peripherals or without it?
Without it.
Without it. Okay.
It's like 65k if you include like everything. In like 15 to 20 grand, you can. I am expecting you can source enough parts. Please source enough parts. Like you have to get geeky with it. And if you wanna go high refresh rate, maybe go 85, 90k. That's like the spot you can actually hold 144 FPS, or maybe like some in rare cases like current market states where like new things are gonna come out. Maybe you will be able to hold like 200 FPS, 240 FPS. So like getting that at 85, 95k, that should be your budget for high refresh rate. And if you are going like full out, like you're just idiotically spending everything, and I don't care, like 1.5 lakhs are burning a hole in my pocket, I'm just gonna throw it all out.
I think if you want to
lakhs.
get, if you have like a budget, if you want a solid one, 1 lakh. It's like the sweet spot to get in with the peripherals, everything. 1 lakh is a sweet spot to get in,
But
which
if
will let
wanna
you
go,
to
like,
have 3 years.
extreme, like we are talking like absolute extreme, we can go like
You can go like you can sell your
1.5.
house and buy like the best gaming PC, but nah, don't do it. Don't be that.
don't do that. Don't sell your house. It's
Yes.
not relevant. You can't sleep
And
in a
there's one.
PC.
Nimbu is like Aizen may talk. So there's one guy called 100k is main channel. Now he's streaming on a channel called Lord Aizen, where it has like 350. He told you can call him. I can call him. I know him. I can call him.
We can
And
try.
Dhruva is like there's a YouTuber named Sway. She has 3k subs but 600 likes on her
Girl gamers
every
can
stream.
can
She just
game
started
games
streaming
easily
this
in
stuff.
India.
See, if how Dhruva told, we can take the topic of Indian gaming girl and we can, as Fanta told, he can invite Crystal to talk about it, and we can talk. Maybe if we get in touch with a girl YouTuber who's streaming, we can.
I
help them
can contact Flickerwiz. So we were friends back in the day.
too. Okay.
Like we are talking.
I
like,
just want to put a point out there. I don't know who he or she is.
She.
I don't know who she is.
She's a Valorant streamer, and overall she
Okay.
was my friend like before 1k, and she actually hopped on my stream like couple of weeks back, which is out of nowhere. I thought that she forgot it. What is the best RTX GPU for 144 FPS constant? I would have said you 2060 Super. Wait for now.
Yes, please don't spend.
Don't spend your money right now, please. Maybe.
I know it's gonna be hard playing Free Fire all the day, but hold on. Hold on, please don't buy.
And to be fair about girl gamers, she got 7.1k views on her first stream. Jeez.
Yeah.
Who? Flickerwiz?
No, we'll talk about it. Let's not talk about it yet. I have some points. Let's keep it up to the next podcast.
Okay,
I think that might be the type.
We'll open a text channel on my server or maybe on Game Air server. We'll see.
We'll do it on both. So we'll take a.
Yeah,
on a
we'll
journey.
put we'll just leave you guys up to like everything is up to you guys. When Fonta gets to 1 mil, I'll join. Nice 1 mil. That's like she has such a high standard. Before 1 mil, I can't even invite Crystal.
Yeah.
Her standards are so high. The point is, we'll add a place for you guys to actually leave ideas, comments, maybe future streamers' ideas. Maybe if you are good friends with one of these streamers, get us in touch with them. Maybe help us out a little.
Yes. So it'll be more interesting and to watch the podcast. Fanta, read my last message.
I did
Intel
read.
720 graphics i3 7th gen.
For Valorant, yes, you can play it on 60 FPS. If not for Valorant, nope.
No, not
No.
even one game. I think Minecraft you can.
Yeah, Minecraft can run on a fucking Raspberry Pi, dude. What are you actually talking about? If you don't know what's a Raspberry Pi, it's one of the cheapest computers you can buy. It's like
You can build a PC out of it, basically.
Microprocessor actually
Yeah.
it's like a daughter circuit board. You can put anything on it, kind of straight up. So
I think
it's
it's
like
time to call it a night.
three guy.
Fanta.
Okay,
people. It's a small computer. That's all.
that's it. No, not that is my PC, and I was playing Fortnite with you on that. Okay, it's
kudos
not
to
that
you.
bad then. It's not that bad. If that can run that, that's not bad. Smallest to right? What? Smallest to what? I know, dude. He plays Fortnite and Valor sometimes. gonna
Nice
play-
thing, podcast. I love seeing outdated just moving his lip and his voice not coming. So I want outdated in the next podcast. So
Okay. We'll get outdated in here. Actually, it's
Yes.
not a problem.
there'll be a segment called 2 HP with outdated.
No, the point is we're gonna have multiple podcasts where we're gonna have a life of every single person in content creation. in
Like, to
general.
be fair, if you do that, you can make a series out.
I can run Minecraft
people
on
who
my
you know.
calculator. Okay, listen now. This is one thing you guys need to understand. Like, we are trying to grow up with some ideas. Maybe you won't like something. Let us know about it rather than
Please
saying
be
yeah, it's
honest.
good. And second of all, we are trying to do something which I will tell you, like, this is something that I'm pitching again to these guys right now, not something that I've discussed before. That we'll start life of guys behind the scenes, kind of. I have kind of pitched this idea to guys when we were discussing about this, but didn't go into details. We'll not go in details right now. The rough part is, life of outdated, kind of. We can
Yeah, something. No, life of a designer, we are feet outdated. Like, we'll get to know the insights of it.
Yeah, the point is, what is their process like? What do they go through? Like you have seen multiple streamers giving their perspective in their lives. You don't really see editors, designers, like what is their life in the background and other stuff like that, which is gonna bring a lot of light to other stuff. And then we have streamers every day, like we can just get them. Those guys are the most relevant people out there. So cool, we'll work on everything. But for now, let's actually end this.
Call it a night. Thanks for 38 people who liked the stream. It's a
And
lot.
I'm starving. I have my food since the start of the stream. It has been 1.5 hours. I haven't eaten it. So give me
I
some
need to.
snack.
My teacher's now calling me for a podcast and assignments, guys. So we'll call it a night.
Okay, so previous chat, it's important. Okay, let's just read one last chat. Try making highlights. Only good ones of your
Yes.
stream like carried us.
Yeah, for
We'll work on that.
Actually, we discussed this. We are making a separate. Let's not put it over here. Separate channel because the clips will be going into that, and the whole podcast will be staying in this.
The guy is right down there.
Yes.
You know. If you need anything.
Hit him up.
My Valorant stream montage, right? It hasn't came around yet. But everything, the stream highlights, if you weren't able to watch the stream, we apologize that we have to end the stream. We can't actually keep up with you guys because, man, I'm starving to my death. I will die. Bro, just start stream right away after ending this. Why? No, dude, I can't really stream almost full time.
I feel bad for him. He's been like past 3 years in the edge of the seat, sitting the same seat and designing this thing with him.
And before that, I
planning
was
out-
streaming.
Yeah, before that, so basically, he's been sitting in the past on 6 hours. Let he get up. Let he get some fresh air.
Yeah, so we'll get on that and I'll jump on a Discord VC. We are at 39 likes. Just one more like. Let's make it 40.
Come on, please. Let me okay, Alexa, open my 70 alt accounts. We're gonna like all this shit.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Nah.
You're very a nice guy. Thanks for all.
Yep. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna head out. And if you haven't watched the podcast entirely, the podcast is gonna be available soon on my channel. And we're gonna make a second channel which is gonna be available soon, I guess. I don't know when it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen at some point of time.
Outdated should do the design. So once he's done,
Yeah,
we'll come with
it's all on outdated. If you wanna blame someone, it hasn't come, put it on outdated. He's out. He's gone.
He's out. Outdated is out. So are we.
Okay.
Thanks to all the people coming.
The point is, outdated is gonna work on that, and we're gonna make something really good out of it. Me coming in wrong time. Shri, I feel so bad for you. But yeah, so everything. Catch you guys tomorrow? Maybe not tomorrow. Tomorrow on a live stream on our own channels.
Yes.
And we'll see you
Every
guys
Sunday, 8 p.m. boys. Keep in your mind. And girls, I'm sorry.
on your stream on a regular basis. Remember me. I'll remember you. Dude, it's not a thing, dude. You can always come to my stream or go to Gamer stream. Please. This guy is more humble than me. You know, imagine like just taking a guy out of a stream chat, be like, Gamer, it's gonna be a montage, it's gonna be a podcast today, come with me. And like the guy below me, he's like, dude, he just contacts me. Panta, you know that you have a designer. I'm like, okay, I'm down, I'm fine.
Second channel name, fan dated air. Ooh.
No, it's gonna be 2 HP clips.
Yep,
Like that's
2 HP
gonna be the name of the channel. That's like a decided thing. So
Yep. So yeah.
we're gonna grind our asses off. And we were not expecting 41 likes.
Panda, I want to make this thing clear. I think Walter has got us wrong. So I'm not an host here. I'm more of a co-host. The two main people are right here.
Right here. There is one right here and one right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, they are the main people here. That's why it's called 2 HP, not 3 HP. Yeah. I'm just a co-host, okay? I'm not even a co-host. I'm a designer. I just joined them for the
Even
first
he's the
episode.
producer, not with the cash, but with the
He said 8K gaming is on console. I can't stop him from coming here now. He has to come
And
here.
to be fair, we had to thank him. It's outdated.
Dude, this is
Thanks
the
to
guy that we had, like, our stream looks professional rather than a fucking Discord screen capture. It would have been
Okay.
so bad.
Panda.
Okay.
Push that
Ladies
screen
and
button
gentlemen,
now.
please. Again, thanks for everyone for watching. And thanks for 41 people who thought this was relevant enough to actually watch. We'll do our best next time. See ya everyone, and we'll catch you guys on next week and on our normal streams.
Arigato gozaimasu. Bye guys.